What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to Legal Trapping. I'm Stony Brown.
Push leave him to go.
Golden Grams.
I think Swipe the Stone went to get some alcohol. So this might be the drinking episode.
He's lit. No, bro, it's a movie. Yeah, we gonna push this episode how we get down in the 18th.
Let
You
me get
feel me?
myself together, man.
This is the second part of the first episode of the Legal Trapping. You feel me? So this is how we gonna get down and tell you how we get around. We go out of town and we make shit happen. And that's what I tell you. But nah,
They over there. They over
some
there.
shit we got going on.
Hey, man.
We just we up and coming clothing company, event planning.
Tell them, what's your tag, your social media, man?
Social media
What's
is
your brand and all that good shit?
at Golden Grams Clothing. I'm a lifestyle clothing line, streetwear, attire.
What's your website, bro?
Golden Grams Clothing. GoldenGramsMobile.com is the website where you can check out some of the merch.
Yeah.
Forgive him, he's a little
Yeah, we are a little nigga.
under the influence of
Yeah.
some flour.
It's a first for everything. This is the first one we get it out the way. We're gonna leave this in there just so you can feel it. So
Real trap shit.
I like that drop. That was one of my favorites. So I do the voice real good on my mom. So, but some of the steps to learning and the
Yeah. If you want to get into making
Whatever.
making whatever.
These niggas make
especially
everything.
because we make a
From
lot.
scratch.
We've done a lot of different things, but specifically
Everything.
the clothing, bruh. This shit ain't no joke, bro.
it's trial and error.
It's trial and error. You got to order from Pakistan, China,
Overseas.
and
is
look,
ugly.
they large and our large is not the same, bro.
Make sure you send that size and chart.
Make sure
Send
you-
them a picture with your shit on.
Bruh.
Make sure you got the ruler with the centimeters and the all that millimeters and everything right there as you stretch your arm across your screen.
Yep.
Send them folks the exact measurements and tell them what you need because they will send your shit wrong.
Every
and they
time.
don't refund nothing.
Nothing.
You can't go over there and check nobody about anything. You just
Oh,
got to
bruh.
suck it up. Take
And they
that
will
deal.
goddamn. They'll mix some shit and just send it to your
Your
ass
jersey
and
look
bill you,
like
bro.
turtleneck.
I don't even want to discuss how much clothes I done got that didn't come right or that I done gave away just because. And then these niggas have the nerve to talk reckless to you. Like, oh, what do you mean? Then they'll hit you up like, bro, I see you shopping with other people. You need to calm down, bro. You checking me like we doing some other shit? Calm down, bro. Calm down. You done hit my Instagram. You act like I done took your bitch. Like,
I didn't find my email.
not even the email. You done hacked my. You screenshot shit that I never seen. Like, where did
What
you
them folks
find
say,
this?
bro?
This be Pakistan. Hell,
Oh, yeah,
This
okay.
most of them hit me up because like once you like look up something and you put
You
them
don't
in,
know who my cousin is down with.
yeah, like they put you in what's that?
Mailing list,
Not even a mailing list. The
A database.
algorithm.
the algorithm of it be like.
All the same shit.
So once you like look up one manufacturer, they just group you with the rest
Yeah,
of
they
them.
just
So they just gonna your
run
page
train
is
on your account.
yeah, basically,
Yeah.
bro. Like you hit,
Pass you around.
you getting lit, like
Yeah,
you
you
over
getting
with.
passed around.
So everybody gonna hit you like, oh, I see you make clothes. We're a clothing manufacturer. We make wholesale everything. We can send you. They're not sending you samples or nothing. They want your bread.
They want your bread.
Only your money, and they ain't gonna do no justice. Ain't doing none of
Oh,
your shit
wait.
right.
So you saying you order a sample, don't get a sample?
No, order a sample first. That's if you don't order a sample, you gonna be shit out of luck.
Cause
Order
they
that
okay,
sample
so you
first.
saying
order the sample first.
Order
Yep.
a sample
Gotta
first.
order
If
the
you
sample
don't,
first. If
Then
you don't,
You don't know
stuck
how
with
you
that
don't know
order.
how the material's gonna come. You don't know how the sizing is gonna
Nope.
fit. You don't know if
Okay.
anything's gonna be made right. You need to know how you want to touch the material. Make sure it's like, you know what I'm saying? You want like you gotta feel it. You feel me? Like you just gotta
Got
know
to
how
feel
to.
it.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta rub that shit.
You want quality, and then if you pay, you're gonna pay for quality. If
So
you
now,
want, like,
look, speaking on quality, do you think I don't think our customers understand when we start pricing.
oh, the pricing like Shoot, getting a sample made, just
I
one
can get that
custom
at a
piece.
discount mall for $20,
I
boy.
don't want to hear nothing about no discount mall. Now you fool. You know what I'm saying? You still paying mall prices at the goddamn discount mall, Old Nat, Terra Boulevard, all that. I know niggas that go there. Shit.
Yeah.
Talk about that goddamn, that Fendi, that Gucci, you think it's real? That shit fool, you hear me? I don't care if I get hit for this shit, but I'm just being honest. Nigga, you go in that bitch, you gonna think you hit goddamn Phipps Plaza. I'm talking, you gonna see Gucci, you never thought Gucci was on it. Like, damn, nigga, I ain't never seen this before. And niggas be at the club with that shit on. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I got a pair of jeans out there every one time. Just the one time. But that's not here nor there.
I don't put jeans at the
Shit.
discount mall before. I
No.
ain't want no goddamn.
No, but you-
Fake everything before.
I'm saying niggas have done it.
I
I'm not saying I
have
have not done it. But you niggas will go in there and you'll Google some shit to look up what Gucci shit really look like. And you gonna find the shit closest enough to the shit that you can see in this bitch like, alright, the stitching might be here with this one. Cause you know niggas gonna get
gonna
called
press
out
you.
for that shit.
Niggas gonna press you.
Niggas gonna see you with that Gucci bucket hat on with the little
You know
little
what?
block on that
That's
bitch.
what's so
You know that
fucked
shit
up
full
about
as hell.
That was so fucked up about it, bro. Like, I don't know if niggas were keeping it cool or respectful or what. Niggas wouldn't even tell me I used to have knockoff shit.
Bro, and then I ain't gonna hold you. I used to try to sell book bags.
I used to
to
thought I was
MCM
fresh
bags
as
and
hell.
shit.
Art for Dodger jeans or
Evisu,
Evisu, Red
Red
Market,
Market.
all this old shit. You know what I mean?
Niggas,
Niggas, no boogie ass tops on.
niggas,
Quality though.
niggas say you flee, nigga. You want flee? Boy, I'm like damn.
Hey,
Niggas
look.
was like damn. Oh, don't let a nigga
Hey,
be
look.
having on some fake ass
Y'all was the
forces.
one bringing it down.
Remember when forces, nigga?
You was
The fake
important to all that. You were responsible for it all that.
It's Brown's fault. Them goddamn
Hey.
niggas talking about nigga. I got my mans in Manhattan. Get all that shit. My nigga in Manhattan get all that shit. You don't got no plug nigga that work at goddamn H&M, nigga. I got a man that work at the Gucci store right now. Niggas work at True. Nigga, my man to
125th,
get
son.
you, my
That
man
man
to get you a whole
single-handedly
250 for
imported
120 nigga on my mama.
all the
Ain't you know they
Evisu to
250.
man. On the low.
That wasn't my family business.
That's how Eastside Stoner really started. Man. All the Evisu.
I ain't gonna hold you. I had some MCM bags. I don't know how they got here. I just had the bags. You understand?
Evisu Stoner. That's crazy.
Well, that does sound like
Nah, man. But go ahead, man. We just John. Go ahead.
Nah, that's good. Cool.
Yeah, I think people on.
Let me cat pops and some Evisus. We bringing that shit to life.
Nah,
Oh, they still make them shit.
I know.
nigga, they brought Jabos back now.
Hey, y'all
Nah.
niggas,
You
listen,
not
y'all,
lying.
don't try pops like that. Y'all saw how
That
fresh he
nigga
was.
be on. He
Pops
be
is
fresh
fresh.
as
Yeah,
hell.
I'm about to say,
Oh,
now,
he
y'all
be
already
fresh
said
as
that.
fuck.
Listen,
Brown
y'all
Daddy
saw
get
how
down.
fresh my pops was at his
That
birthday.
nigga, y'all said that nigga
nigga.
flip flopping J's all over y'all.
Not
ass.
even.
Yeah.
This nigga had the ones that just dropped, like the whole Drake fit shit on. Like
Drake?
Like
Yeah,
the-
remember
That nigga
Drake
had
had-
the OVO.
No,
Something like
the
that,
the Jumpman, not the Jumpman, the
The
Jordan,
Nike?
the Jordan, whatever that suit was that went with those ones that dropped. The fucking
Drake.
Nike, the 19, but Drake had it on.
He had the same fit that Drake had, basically. That's what you say. Okay. Styling,
Right.
profiling.
Kill it in white and blue.
This nigga was about to say he had a Drake fit. Oh, we need to. I got to talk to this nigga.
Nah, anything that nigga wear, if you got your hands on it,
That shit money.
That
That
nigga
shit
had
is
the
money,
one
boy.
that just dropped on his birthday, bro. I was like, look at this nigga, bro.
like
Stepping,
anything
bro.
Drake is seen in,
Stepping, bro.
that nigga will. Drake just look at the shit and it's an instant hit.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm straight on that.
What's
Yeah,
some other
y'all,
legal
I
traffic
just
vendors?
recorded. Some what now?
Some more legal trapping ventures.
Oh,
Like-
legal trapping ventures?
Oh, NFTs, crypto, Bitcoin. What you
Oh
know
yeah,
about
yeah,
it?
yeah. That's
How you feel about it?
what part? Wait now.
Any
NFTs
of
or Bitcoin? Which one?
Both of them. Or which one would you try to tell somebody about just getting into it? Like
I
somebody
would tell
starting
somebody
out.
starting out to get into NFT.
But what would they need to know to start out getting on it? Like,
They need to learn what an NFT actually is, and then they need to understand like there are different ways to use NFTs, and they need to understand that there are different markets that you purchase NFTs from, and it's all not like going to Foot Locker or Foot Action to buy a pair of shoes. You see what I'm saying? You go to certain markets and it's gonna have pros and cons. I've heard people talk about transaction fees being one of the things they either like to
Bro,
dislike.
When you explain gas to me, bro. When you explain gas to me, bro, you could be doing a transaction for $500 and the gas costs you $700 and change. The money it takes to process the fee costs you more than what you were actually trying to send between.
Not
like,
always, though.
not always, but you were saying what you were saying during
very
the
well,
high.
it's quite possible, yeah.
Depending on how much the cost of whatever you're buying is, right?
No, it depends
No,
on what
depends
time
on
and how much
network
traffic is
congestion.
on the network.
Like, but I mean, in fairness, and I mean, it's about, I guess, I don't know how fair it actually is to your pockets. Just to, in fairness of decision making, it's gonna tell you network fees are high right now before you even start to make this transaction.
Understood.
So at that point, is how desperate are you to make
Make
it?
the
Because
transaction.
everybody know now it's like open discussion. Everybody in any circle at night is cheap. 2
Right.
a.m. when more people, I guess, I
2
don't
to
know,
3
either
a.m.
the market is not as active because it's finna start over again,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe it's just people in the bed. I don't know. Because I mean, it's a global market, so I can't say it's somebody
Nah,
up at all times worldwide. So I don't know. But
I
yeah,
think that's when the market opens in the east.
I think gas fees is to stop niggas from being greedy though.
Yeah.
I really think that's what that shit was put there for.
To stop you from being greedy.
Like, okay, we're gonna remove the control that is placed over your money. But now you ain't finna just be going crazy, just moving money all around how you want to when you want to.
Why not?
Because then
I'm just gonna pay the fee. Of course, I'll pay
it
the
is
fee.
human nature to do too much. It is not. We didn't design this for you to just have freedom with your money.
I
Because
think
you
that-
gonna do some bullshit with it when you get that at some point. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's my money though.
I mean, once you put
It's
it,
still a consumer-based market.
but Ethereum is just a network. So it's like, what are you doing on the Ethereum network that matters?
Maybe you're making major transactions. Maybe you're not.
Transactions for what?
Who knows? That's why
That's the point.
Bitcoin and Ethereum exist.
No, Bitcoin exists for changing for value, and you can change it anonymously. Right.
Right.
Ethereum is a network like the internet. So
Okay.
now if you get on the internet and order a hitman, that's why the dark web and the regular web is. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Understood.
So Ethereum is trying to kind of find a way to give you confidentiality, but not allow you to do some bullshit.
So Ethereum's like, look, if you want to order a hitman, you just got to order him at 2 a.m. You can't order him in the middle of the day.
You can't order too many hitmen.
You can't order too many hitmen.
You can only get 2, not 3.
Right, you know what I'm saying? This is
That's how it's set up.
that's like when a nigga try to tell you, hey bro, I know you paid $200 for the zip. Can I get the 3.5 for 25? It's like, no, nigga, I don't know. How you know I paid? Just because that's what you have to pay for the zip.
Right.
That doesn't mean that's what you have to pay for the 3.5.
Also,
That's
so
just being.
in reference to the NFTs, it's just like, okay, when you mint an NFT, you can only mint up to a certain amount. It's different. It may be 10, maybe 1, maybe 3.
Okay.
That's because
They wanna
there's
regulate.
there's a cap already
Right.
established. Okay,
Right.
now
don't
if say
get high.
Jay-Z decide he like this NFT so much, he just mint all the motherfuckers. Now what?
Because he can do that.
He just mints.
He buys them all.
He has the money to buy them all. So
Okay.
if they don't put a cap on it, now you don't get to have you can't establish value without being able to spread out the shit.
Yeah,
to
but
a
that's
certain
going to definitely happen.
level, you see
There's
what I'm
going to
saying?
be something that's going to only be minted 10 times, and somebody like Jay-Z is going to come through and buy
Right,
all
but
10.
those 10 will still be in the total number and they will be considered more rare.
Right, of course.
So they'll still hold more value because they're
Right,
rare.
right. But that's the rarity. But there's definitely going to be an NFT
Right.
that somebody's going to come and drop, and there's going to be 1 million copies.
1 million copies?
Yeah, somebody's going to drop an NFT that's going to be 1 cent to buy.
I don't really understand why you would do that.
Because if you drop that NFT and you got 1 million copies and they all come with some kind of login code or some kind of app that comes with it, you sold your app to 1 million people. 1 cent, $1, $5.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like
You're saying
how
they're gonna use it as a marketing tool.
right. Just like how what the nigga name is?
Like you said,
Currency.
currency.
Nah, the nigga who shot the bitch shot made the stallion in the foot.
Well, what he did?
Tory Lanez. He sold his shit as an NFT.
What? What he sold as
His album.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he sold it like huh?
I said, yeah, early. Like,
Yeah, he sold and sold
Oh,
1
yeah.
million copies.
He sold 1 million of them shits.
Yeah.
For how much?
For $1.
For $1?
Yeah, I believe it was $1.
Oh, that's when he was on his full Interscope shit?
I think so.
When he was saying he didn't need the labels and all that shit after he just had shot in the foot? What's up with that situation, though?
I don't know. I don't know if he shot in the foot or not.
Your brother still locked
I mean, allegedly, he shot in the foot.
Allegedly.
He free, ain't
Yeah, he free.
And he's,
What's wrong?
I mean, I'm just saying, did he really, like, I'm trying to understand the
Oh,
situation.
we ain't
what
never
happened.
gonna. We're never gonna know what really
I
happened.
think he was hitting the big.
I think it was hitting both of them.
Both of who? Meg and who?
Whoever the other chick was. in
And the
car.
white chick, what was the white chick?
Oh, it was
name?
2 chicks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 chicks in the whip.
And him.
This how much stoners know. We
It
don't
was
even
her
keep
best
up with none of
friend.
this shit.
It was her friend and her and that nigga. But they were saying the two. They were trying
Her
to say her
best
friend
friend,
shot
Meg
her,
Thee
bro.
Stallion.
Huh?
Meg Thee Stallion best friend?
Yeah.
The white girl?
Yeah.
So that's the white girl's Meg Thee Stallion best friend. And they're in the car with Tory Lane.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he just decided to shoot her in the foot.
But they was
Nah,
trying to
they
say
haven't.
that she shot that bitch.
They're trying to say she shot, man.
Yeah.
The white girl?
Yeah.
'Cause she
That's
wanted-
not what
wanted
she
to
said.
fuck
She
with Tory Lanez.
said that he shot her. She said Tory Lane shot her. That's what she
I
said.
thought the white girl was corroborating Tory Lane's story.
The white girl is corroborating Tory Lane's story.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know what's going on with
I don't
that.
know, man.
I
I
don't
don't be
keep
riding
up
around
with
in the
that
car
type
with
of shit,
rappers
bro.
That man is from Canada.
this.
in the back seat. Goddamn. That shit sound crazy, man.
I keep
Yeah.
up with him as much as I keep up with Drake.
Yeah, this is not.
He's
Yeah,
from the 6th, G.
he's from.
I don't have no problem.
That's the wrong.
I don't have no
six.
problem with him. I just don't keep up with that type of stuff.
Bro, they're Canadian. They're not the type of rappers that I would Google and keep up
Oh
with.
man, no Canadian gangster, man. Like they not.
I heard.
They not.
I know.
They don't fuck around.
I know,
They
I
ain't
know
no-
a couple. I know a
I
couple.
know
They
a
some
couple.
gang members too.
They shit ain't no different either.
Yep, I know a couple.
They just
But
above the
that don't got
block.
nothing to do with me keeping up with their artists.
No, I'm just
Yeah, I
saying
don't keep
like
up with Tory
them
Lanez.
niggas. I used to think that shit was like different. Then I found out it wasn't, and I don't be
Nah.
surprised by shit they do no more.
It's hood in every city, just
Yeah.
like
Yeah, but them
country,
niggas is
nigga.
almost just like American niggas. Like,
Yeah,
what's
like,
different up there besides
I
healthcare?
mean, I don't really know. Bro. I'm not from nowhere but where I'm from. I ain't been that many places. I'm just saying.
yeah. I've been to Canada. It was.
Everybody got assumptions about
It
other
was.
people.
I mean, it was different.
Until
That
they
it
meet
was
them.
Canada, but it was a lot like New York. You know what I'm saying? When I went to Toronto.
You been to Toronto?
Yeah, I've been to Toronto.
Yeah, that's dope.
You went when you can only use your
I've been to
birth
Niagara
certificate,
Falls.
right?
That's it.
Yeah, I went and used my birth certificate.
They don't do that shit no more though.
Nah, now you
Wait,
get passport.
You can be able to use your birth
To
certificate.
get into
first.
Canada? I mean, get
Canada.
into Canada? Yeah, I've been to Niagara Falls. I don't remember how the fuck we got in, but I know we just had went through the little
That
shit
shit
and
on
shit.
the
They asked a
border,
bunch of
though, ain't
questions. Yeah, it's on the border.
Yeah, you know, you're not like you
But
are
you
no-
still gotta go through the border though.
Yeah.
They gonna ask you all the little questions and shit.
I ain't never been to Niagara. Yeah, that's the crazy thing about growing up in New York. I never been to Niagara Falls. I don't ever. They say I went to the Statue of Liberty. But I don't remember ever going to Statue of Liberty. Never went to Empire State Building.
I thought you said you was extra in Ghostbusters on stage.
You was an extra, bro?
Man, I thought.
Nigga, you ain't tell me.
No, I'm just fucking with you, man.
Nah.
We were talking about the Ghostbusters.
What you talking about, Ghostbusters?
Stay put Marshmallow Man and shit.
Yeah.
Legal trap.
We be talking about legal trap.
Hey, we got
Now next week is gonna be a strain called Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Right. Stay. Oh man, listen, bro.
Jake,
Oh,
you done said it
man.
out
Listen,
loud.
man. Just because you said it,
Stay
these
Stay
names,
Puft
bro.
Marshmallow
Stay
Strand.
puff.
Strand, nigga.
It's
Same
lit.
fuck Marshall straight.
Oh man.
Watch is gonna go.
There's gonna be a whole Ghostbusters line because we did this motherfucking podcast. Somebody's gonna make a Ghostbusters. There's gonna be slime. Well, Slimer already exists,
I mean, shit, that's a movie they didn't capitalize on with the weed names.
bro. There's so many.
Ghostbuster
Ghostbuster OG, of course.
OG.
Ghostbuster
Shit.
2.
Gorgon, Gaza.
These are real strands?
No, I just made it up.
Hey, you don't give them all that shit, man.
You
know what?
Your phone listening,
Intellectual capital, man. You get paid for that, bro.
Listen, bro.
I see.
There's a whole. Listen, bro. Niggas name weed. That's what's driving me crazy.
That's
Niggas
3 on
name
y'all
weed
gave.
everything. Oh, where they come up with these names, bro? What is
I
going
don't know, but
on?
if I
It's
catch them with
movies,
that
bro.
stay put
What's
in
the
war,
shit with the
what them strand war y'all just said? Cause if I catch a nigga selling that, you know what's up.
You gonna catch a nigga
Gorgon,
selling that? Watch.
Hey, man.
You gonna catch a nigga selling that?
Coming to
Just
a
because he
hood near
watched his
you.
motherfucking goddamn
Hey.
podcast.
You still my strand
Nigga,
That's all I'm
name,
saying. Don't steal none of these strand names.
Just know-
These motherfuckers goddamn already on reserve.
Grams is on your ass.
These domains are already
Woo.
on.
And we gonna be in the metaverse soon, 2022.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Why you
getting
ain't ask me
tuned.
about? Why you ain't throw that in there when you was asking me about the other joint?
I was gonna come to it, my
All
brother.
right.
We take it easy.
All right.
Now, since he threw it in there, damn, let me get it out there.
I don't even know if we got enough time for that. That might be the next show.
Well, we'll bring it in.
I don't know how much time we got. I'm just
I don't know. I
That's
ain't
it.
look.
So what really grinds
probably
my
like a
gears?
triple
you know?
cheeseburger worth of information.
Probably got a couple more minutes.
Okay. Do you think, MC? You got it?
All right, we back at it. Get into it. Real trap shit. All right, I just had to do it one time. But look, so Pushalini,
Yo,
let these people know
about what, bro?
what's up with the metaverse type thing. Like,
What about you saying like the educated woman?
it's just a little bit of information.
I
like,
mean, you know, it
what
kind
we
of works
talking
similar
about?
to the real world in concept. The only difference is I don't want nobody to be so caught up in this metaverse way that you don't have anything in real life.
Yeah.
Cause one of our close associates, he made a point. He said, "Man, you know,
Niggas
I can't
burn.
grow shit to eat on that metaverse land if I was hungry." You know what I'm saying? So I thought about that shit, and I was like, "Man, you know what?"
Real shit.
I said, man, you fuck around and you buy you some of that metaverse land, and
Oh,
you ain't got
nigga.
shit in real life.
And please, and listen, please.
You a damn fool.
No
If,
fridge
if a nigga asks you for your key,
Oh man. And if anybody tell you they need your private key or your mnemonic phrase so that they can sell you this NLT, please
Mandatory.
please,
cease any further communication. 'Cause,
please.
Block their ass.
boy, you finna get your nose white so clean.
I'm trying to
I'm
tell
telling
you.
Lord,
Street
man.
knowledge
bro.
is best knowledge. And if a nigga
They out
asks
here
you for that,
jigging.
boy,
They already on the
You
goddamn
won't be receiving an
metaverse.
airdrop. You will be an airdrop.
no, your account is
Nigga
gone.
finna airdrop your ass.
Hold on, before all that, when you created your wallet, they told you not to get the words out.
Thank you. Right. But see, everybody don't read everything, so that's what I had.
You motherfuckers need to read.
Right.
Reading
Thank
is fundamental.
you.
And I'm
Yeah,
talking
it's
about
very-
read the
it's
goddamn
important.
the clauses too, like the terms and
talk.
shit, bro.
Real
Read that
talk.
shit, bro. Read your percentages that they take out your account. Read all
Yeah,
that
cause see,
shit,
I really
bro.
was dumbfounded by it. I was kind of like swipe when he said it. I was like, man,
How you
they
do
tell
that?
you at the very beginning, like,
Don't share
Don't
your
like,
shit.
bro, as a kid, I remember, like, don't tell nobody the secret password.
They do that all the time.
I remember that, you know what I'm saying? And like, so when I seen that, I said, oh, this shit like we was little.
Or what's that game when niggas be like, when you would whisper some shit in the nigga ear and you'll try to see if it's the same when it gets to that
telephone.
side. Yeah, telephone. Like,
Yeah, but
remember-
still, it's a secret type shit though.
But it was.
With the
this
little cup, you
message-
talking about with the cup with the string on it.
With the cup, or you could just whisper in it. But every time it got to the other end, it'd never be the same because niggas don't listen.
Oh man,
You get
Boy,
what I'm
you ain't
saying?
lying about
Yeah,
that.
you ain't
That
lying
was
about that.
my nigga.
The whole quote.
And I've
or
just been,
saying
I've been
or
dumbfounded for years.
anything a nigga said at the beginning of the line, never get to the same
I'm talking about that shit
at the
was
end of
early
the
in
line.
life, bro.
Like
I'm talking
nigga,
about-
and this was like second grade.
Like you be
Bruh.
looking at nigga behind you, like,
Like,
nigga,
what?
I ain't even tell you this.
then you hear it a little bit like, what the fuck?
What did
That nigga is
just-
off.
Nah, cause you know
Then he
everybody
got you
looking like.
second guessing what you said to him.
I yell everybody looking like who really fucked it up though. Cause I don't know what you told that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit get
It was
gangsta
your fault.
early in school,
Well, nigga,
boy.
it wasn't my fault because the first message didn't come
Well, you
through.
gonna
right.
have a longer recess. You fucked that word up, boy.
But
Hey, oh God. And then
hey, let me tell you something, bro. I never really gave a fuck. I'll be the nigga, you tell the word to me, and I'm like, whatever, nigga.
he fucked up your message. You feel me?
I didn't give a fuck. I didn't really care.
Wow. That's fucked up.
Because if you played telephone right, it was boy, girl, boy, girl, boy,
So
girl.
that really what you want. You want to be sound between.
Just give me your number, girl. I'm gonna call you for real.
I'm not going to do
Okay.
that. I don't give a fuck.
I
This
did
nigga
it.
just-
Fuck.
she
It's
just-
like fuck
and
the
then- and
message.
then-
This is the message right here.
You like me or not? Yes or no?
Nah, he got another message for him. Check this out. You know how it is when you little boy.
Listen, boy.
What age we talking?
Listen, boy.
Elementary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to hunch.
Hello.
You want to drive like a motherfucker, boy. That's fucking you.
That definitely fucking.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
I'm
fam.
talking
At
about-
that time, that's it.
Whoa.
30 minutes
Yeah,
straight.
bro.
You be telling your little hump, I fuck the shit out of him, boy.
Oh my God. We're gonna have to cut that one out.
Like you really went in?
Yep.
No, man.
No, I just.
Who hunch?
She just rubbed my leg, boy, but I'm
Right.
telling you, bro, I got the feeling in my
Right.
mind.
Right.
She know what time it was. She knew she was ready.
Nigga, imagine the shock, like, when you hit puberty and you still trying to do that shit.
But was you nervous?
And you don't
Right.
know that you had puberty now. That's some embarrassing shit, man.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
That
that's
should
not.
be making you like, damn.
You don't know. You as a kid, you don't know when puberty is
Yeah,
happening.
that's what I'm saying, like-
yeah, it just don't.
Just on some
It don't
serious
dawn
note,
on
we
you.
don't really, our parent, we don't really have those conversations. Like, you go to your parent, like, what happened?
Nah, my mom had conversations with me about
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
That shit was
My
mom
dad,
went on that shit.
my
My dad
dad,
was,
my dad had conversations with me when I was like 14, 15.
Right, see, me too, that when he got sick.
Right, got serious.
That's
My
when
mom
they
had
go,
conversations
go,
with me
go.
when I was like 9, 10, 11 because a nigga like, yeah, because I was stroking, bro. I wasn't
Really?
playing, nigga. At 9 days of I'm stroking bitches by 12.
That nigga had Freak Nick on go.
That nigga was brave as hell, boy.
Listen, bro.
Big freaky stoner,
Nigga
bro.
was scared to eat pussy.
Huh?
Nigga was scared to hell to eat pussy, boy.
Oh, nah, I used to watch my mom pornos, and my dad had pornos too. I used to
Oh,
watch.
you had educated, you had studied up.
Bruh.
Oh, when
Boy,
you
this
used to
nigga
fly the
ain't
flick in
playing.
your people's room, nigga? Bro, it was over with.
It was
Me and
over
my homies, you would trade flicks like, hey, nigga, I was selling flicks in
You
middle
was
school.
trading, you was selling.
safe.
Hell yeah, I was selling flicks in
This
middle school,
nigga said he
nigga.
was selling.
Hell yeah, I was buying blank CDs, nigga, on my mama. Me and my homie Joseph, nigga, on God. I was selling flicks in middle school. Straight DVDs,
Hey
nigga.
man, I got the.
That's when that, no, I ain't even have to do that. That shit was like on some low key shit, nigga. We cool. You feel me? Like, cause that's what niggas was on some like, niggas was
The
trying to have
Jack Club.
magazines and
That's what
shit.
niggas was
No,
in the Jack Club.
this was not no club shit. I'll sell you some DVDs, nigga. I make movies.
Wow.
I wasn't making the
Look at
movies.
this
Like, I
nigga.
was just taking the goddamn. I was burning them, nigga. Line wire. You feel me?
Niggas.
I was Soldier Boy
That
at
nigga
school.
was
Face
sponsoring
ass.
the Jack Club. He
Listen,
didn't know it or
listen.
not.
As I've known D, listen. This is how many things I know him to sell. Okay, I know him to sell clothes. I know him to sell CDs, phones, beepers, watches. I know him to sell shoes. I know him to sell book bags. I know him to sell
you,
belts.
boy.
I know-
Shit.
Now I
Niggas
know.
gonna make some money.
What year was you selling beepers?
Legal Trapper Hall of Fame.
Right, illegal. This is
Nah,
legal
I ain't-
traffic
I ain't
Hall of
selling
Fame
no
right
beepers,
here.
but
Oh,
I wanted the beeper though. I ain't gonna hold you. I had caught the end era of that shit though. Like,
Hey,
from my age range, you feel me? I caught the end era.
Why y'all trying to make it like this man ain't in 20s, man?
this nigga that
How
listen,
this
bro.
nigga sold people?
This nigga that.
I ain't never had no goddamn beeper. Shit, I barely got to use the payphone, nigga. Shit.
Anyway,
I had a fucking.
What the fuck, bro? He had a two-way.
he had the goddamn Motorola, the sidekick.
I had a
Anyway,
kid about
Hey, nigga, beat me.
Hey man,
we gonna wrap it
where
up.
the trap school live for them?
Trap school for this one is another one that you should always. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know your lane. Know your lane. But don't ever be scared to goddamn jump over in another.
Facts,
If the shit moving over there, the shit moving over there.
right?
That don't mean you compromise yourself and do things that you wouldn't normally do. You don't gotta go from this to that. You ain't gotta go crazy
Don't fake the
just because you want to get, just because you need to make a move. But sometimes you gotta jump the lane, bro. You gotta HOV lane that mug. You know, ain't nobody in the whip, and you looking for the boys.
Yeah,
And you
get
just
around.
gunning it. Sometimes, and then you gotta get back in the regular, goddamn. Get back in your lane. Don't be scared to jump the lane and get the money. Trap school. I'm Stoner Brown. Push, you gonna get on? You gonna say your name?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm lighting a blunt, but I'm pushing in the God.
Go to grass.
Swipe the motherfucking stone.
You could probably look us up on Instagram. All our names are pretty much our
Pretty much
Instagram.
what it
Yeah. We'll get .net to put it on the bottom or at the end. Or
Just follow, subscribe, and hit that like
Man,
button.
y'all know who the fuck we is, man.
Stoner. It's Death Bottles. Yeah, on the Legal Travis Show. Yeah.
leave the traffic.